Time now for your Morning Wood from J.K. Lumber and our pal Sam. Sam, how are you?
Doing great. How's everybody doing this morning?
Decent.
Thanks for asking. And how was your Father's Day weekend?
It was wonderful.
What was the highlight?
Beautiful weekend.
What did you do? Did you have to do a project, or did you have the weekend off?
Of course. It doesn't go away just because it's Father's Day.
Mm-hmm.
We trimmed shrubs and hedges this weekend.
Well, it's the time of the year for it. You know, get the lawns and the landscaping all dolled up for the summertime.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, do you have a
First of all, do you have a favorite summertime song?
Actually, that good vibration thing is just makes you feel like it's summer.
It does.
Yep.
It sure does.
All right. That's leading the way so far.
All right, a couple of things to get to here, Sam. First, from
we have a great question today.
all right,
Yeah.
from
Aaron.
hello, Aaron.
Aaron wants to do some outside painting, which this is perfect weather for.
Okay.
And she wants to know if she has to use a primer with paint with primer in it.
Okay.
And she also asked if it's ever too hot to work outdoors.
For painting?
And those are two great questions.
That is a good question.
You know, there are certain situations and certain products where you can paint without priming, for sure. I mean, we have products that work exceptionally well over a sound surface that's been prepared properly, you know, removing all the old paint and sanding it smooth. And there's certain situations where you have to use a primer, regardless of whether or not the paint is self-priming or not. Say you're painting a cedar siding that has some tannin bleed. That's a naturally occurring oil that's water-soluble, and it actually pulls through the cedar. So that type of surface you want to prime with any kind of paint. But there are some really good paints out there that are self-priming that you don't need a primer. So it depends on what the surface is and what kind of paint you're working with. The second part of the question, if it's ever too hot, if it's too hot and you're painting in the direct sunlight, the paint will actually surface dry and not allow enough time for the film to form, so it doesn't adhere real well. It almost blisters as you apply it. So you really want to be careful not to paint in the direct sunlight, especially when it's really hot out.
Wow.
That's what someone told me once, that, you know, east-west, like you have to sort of plan your painting around where the sun is at that time of day.
That's right. You want to paint on the shady side of the house.
Cool. Hey, a great question from Aaron, and for Aaron's efforts, how about a nice flowering shrub from Royal Landscaping right there at J.K. Lumber? Huh?
Nice.
That's a good deal. All right, very good. And did anyone have any follow-ups here before we...
Well, yeah, the worst part about painting, inside or outside, is the preparation part.
Yeah.
So if it were me, I'd splurge on the paint with the primer in it, because I'm not doing it. Didn't you doing it twice?
That's right.
Oh, it's such a
I
pain.
tell you, the preparation is the most important part, too.
I know, it's the worst part. All that scrape.
And it makes it look worse, not better.
Yeah, it does.
No, but once you do it, it's beautiful. But getting up there, man, makes me wish I had teenage kids.
It's a good thing to have.
All right. Hey, Sam, thanks. You have a great week.
Thank you. You too.
All right. Bye.